now people are open to receiving that message because now they've broken out of the white noise that is mindlessly scrolling through Instagram. It's Hump Day! Hump Day! AKA Winning at Life Wednesday. Now, real quick question. Do you remember that old commercial with the camel walking through the office building screaming,
"Guess what today is?"
It's Hump Day.
So if you don't already know, Hump Day is a euphemism for Wednesday, aka the middle of the week, aka Winning at Life Wednesday, but some immature kids could also take it as a euphemism for two people coming together and doing sideways gymnastics. Now, I remember back in the day when this commercial was very popular, way before I ever had a YouTube channel, and before I ever got really good at picking up women, there's one specific girl whose friend zone that I was in. Now, when I first met this girl, there was chemistry there was sparks there, but over time, the more needy I got, the tension died, and I got slowly placed into her friend zone. I remember specifically it was a Wednesday, and I saw that exact commercial, and I texted her, and I said, "You know what today is, right?" And she said, "What?" And I said, "It's Hump Day!" And she said, "I don't like that joke. I don't like those days. I don't like Hump Day. Talking about humping doesn't make me happy." And because she said this, I was like, oh crap, did I piss her off? Did I make her mad? I don't want to make her mad because then if I make her mad, then she won't like me anymore. And you know, I'm already slipping into the friend zone. So I said, "Oh yeah, me too, LOL, sorry." And obviously, if you watch this channel, you can probably guess how that interaction worked out. Now, let me ask you a follow-up question. Have you ever changed your own thoughts and your own beliefs just to please a girl or just to appease a girl? And I'm not saying actually change your actions moving forward for the rest of your life, but you simply shy away from disagreeing with this girl just so you won't offend her. Let me ask you, have you ever made that mistake? Because the majority of you, if you're anything like me, have definitely done that at least one time in your life. And I want you to understand for this Winning at Life Wednesday, that for you to actually become the legend in life that you want to be, the guy who can date from abundance and the guy who can actually land the women that you actually want, you can't be the type of guy who changes yourself and changes your own beliefs just to appease her. So what's the point I'm trying to make here? My point is that so many guys, regardless of if you're as extreme as the example I just gave you, so many guys are too afraid to polarize women away from them. Meaning that they see a girl, they like her, and they got their eyes set on her. And so they're afraid to fully just be themselves in the moment because they're afraid that something about them is not gonna click with something about her. And if that's gonna happen, if that's a possibility, then they don't wanna do it. And in fact, they're going to avoid taking any risks and they're going to avoid doing anything that might offend her or displease her or even push her away. And as you know, if you've ever read my book, 107 Proven Ways to Get the Girl, or you've seen any of our videos on attraction on this channel, which by the way, if you're new to this channel, subscribe and definitely go check out some more videos. But you'll realize that pushing a girl away oftentimes will actually make her want you even more. One, because it spikes tension, but two, because when people can sense that you're retreating away from them, what do they want? Their natural instinct is to want to try to get it back. All right, so don't be afraid to be too polarizing in your life, because the way I see it, if you don't polarize people away from you, then what you're doing is you're becoming the guy who's in a little box that's somewhere in the middle. You're not too extreme one way or too extreme the other way. You're just kind of in the middle, and people just kind of tolerate you. And you're literally just a doormat that people walk all over every single day. And I don't want that for you. So if you want to win at life on this Wednesday, realize that for you to truly win at life, whether it's in your dating life or in your business life, you have to be willing to be polarizing. Because if you're not the type of guy who's just sitting in the middle, just letting people walk all over you, then you're the type of guy who's unapologetically yourself. And that means that rather than being in the middle and people just kind of go, "Oh, that guy's all right," you're the type of guy where people go, "I fucking hate that guy. That guy's such a douchebag." But on the same time, when you have haters, people who are passionately hating on you, you also have people who just as passionately fucking love you and vibe with you and want to be around you. All right, be a polarizing guy, because when you do, not only will you have haters, which is something that you'll just have to put up with, you'll also have a lot of people who really love you and really vibe with you. In marketing, we call this having a pattern interrupt. Now, if you've ever been scrolling through Instagram mindlessly, then you may know that some people will post a picture of them with a really hot girl with a really dope car or a Lamborghini, and a lot of people hate on these people. They're like, "Why would you go rent that Lamborghini just to show off on Instagram, right? But if you really think about it and you look at the numbers and you look at the analytics behind the scenes, if a person uploads a picture of just themselves or a picture of just them hanging out doing mundane things or a picture of something that they're eating that day, it might get a few likes. But as soon as you put a picture of you standing next to a Lamborghini, whether it's yours or not, it's polarizing. People hate on it. People hate on it in the comment section. People also really like Lamborghinis. So what do? They stop mindlessly scrolling and they go, huh, that's interesting. And then they click like. So you get a lot of people liking it and all the haters commenting on it. But either way, the person who posts a picture of them standing next to a Lamborghini reaches a hell of a lot more people. And if they have a valuable message to share, now people are open to receiving that message because now they've broken out of the white noise that is mindlessly scrolling through Instagram. So my point is, if you want to make an impact on this world, if you want to attract women to where they're actually chasing you and they passionately like you and want to fuck with you, then you gotta be polarizing. You gotta be willing to interrupt some patterns out there. And that's way better than the alternative, which is being the guy who changes yourself to appease others, to not offend others, and never takes risks, and essentially landing yourself in the friend zone as a doormat that people like to walk all over. So that said, if you wanna learn how to create sexual tension and you wanna learn how to powerfully attract women and get them chasing you in conversation, or even keep her obsessed with you long term once you start to date this girl, I highly recommend you grab my book, 107 Proven Ways to Get the Girl. It's 100% free. All we ask is that you want the actual hard copy of the book, just cover shipping and handling, and we'll ship this book to you anywhere in the world. And to get that book, just go to howtogetthegirlnow.com or click the link in the description. This is the first time I'm ever announcing this publicly, but I'm also gonna be doing a live event, a private workshop for Raw Dating Advice fans like yourself coming up soon in September. And if you're interested in hearing more details about how you can attend the first ever Raw Dating Advice private workshop, shoot me a message on Instagram that says the words private workshop. Shoot me a message and I will send you whatever details you need to see if you're a good fit to come to our first ever private workshop for Raw Dating Advice. That said, I'm gonna get out of here, man. I'll see you later. Peace out.